psychic gift do you have? What psychic gift does Spirit want you to work on this week? That's our topic for our pick a card reading. So I've turned the cards upright. For today's reading, we're doing it a little bit differently. I want you to feel which resonates most with you based on the personality type of the 3 cards. The first one, we're seeing somebody that's a writer, somebody that's creative, somebody that perhaps likes to make lists, somebody that is a thinker. They've got a lot of busyness going on in their mind, a lot of thoughts that come through, a lot of downloads that they need to get on paper, or they need to get it written down somewhere out of their mind and into reality. So this is our first group. If this resonates with you, then this will be your group today. You can choose from more than one group if it resonates with you. This second group is a group that creates with their heart, creates with their desire. They're good manifestors. They have a magical plan or idea that they can just bring into fruition. They're good at getting what they want, getting their desires. They're trusting faith in the universe that what they need will be given to them. A person that is perhaps wishing or desiring for something and hoping Spirit will help them with that journey. Group 3, we see a person praying. This is a person that has great faith in the universe, great faith in God. This person is very connected to their spirit team, very connected to their faith, and go with the flow with what is being presented with them. It's a very flowing nature person. We're looking more water signs here with this person. And this person is, or perhaps even follows religion, or is very good at giving thanks and praise to their spirit team. The middle one has more earthy qualities, you can see with the flowers. And the first one has more swords or air quality here with the thinker. They're the thinkers. They're all creative in their own way, but they're all very unique. So take a moment and think which personality type you fit in with most, and that's where Spirit is going to hide your message for today. End of the reading, we're going to have a little bonus section. I'm going to show you what Spirit would like me to work on this week, and also bring through any other messages that you might have missed through your 1, 2 or 3 selection. Welcome back, Group 1. You've selected the card of journaling or creating an evidence manual. So this is where you document everything that happens to you spiritually, all the little signs and symbols that you receive, all the little profound dreams or visions or insights that you receive. It could be simple as a certain number plate that you're following behind. It could be finding a feather. It could be a profound message that you hear or a dream you have. But if you record everything, because you do forget if you don't, you will be able to look back and think, oh yeah, I remember them talking about that. Now I understand what that message means. So it's all about keeping a evidence manual. Now the other thing I'm feeling that this is meaning for you, Group 1, is they want you to start tapping into Spirit. They want you to start, and you may already be doing this, but they want you to go a little bit deeper. They want you to go more into that right brain. So we have 2 hemispheres. We have the left brain for logic, where we keep a very logical mind, and then we have our right brain, which is our creative brain. It's where we do our psychic work. So we really kind of have to practice here, I feel, for you, Group 1, is turning off your logic left brain, turning off that state of being and just going very, very deep into trance state and bringing through the messages or the downloads from Spirit or Source or God, depending on how you do that. Now I tap into Source energy is how I tap in, and that card's not on the table here for you, so you're doing it your own way. So here the other card we have is channeling and mediumship messages, but they want you to write it down. Because we've got the journaling card there for you, they want you to be able to tap in and channel messages, but write them down. Now this could be automatic writing for you, this could be question and answer for you, this could be a kind of a mediumship where you're hearing things or you're getting visions or getting downloads and you need to write them down. They may be an important message for somebody you love or somebody around around you. So here what they're telling you for this current week, group 1, is that they really want you to work on your hemispheres and going into that right brain trance state. They want you to go a little deeper here. They want to take your channeling and mediumship work to the next level. They really want to focus on that, but how they want to do that is really by helping you go into a deep state, totally relaxed. You may want to meditate beforehand. You may just want to do some breath work, but it's really about having faith, and it's really about going deep into trance state here to bring through the message. Now write them down, because you will definitely forget them once you're in that right brain trance state. The messages come in and go out. They don't stick around. They don't lock themselves into your memory. They are fleeting. They come in. If you don't grab them straight away, they're gone. So if you can write them really fast as they're coming in, then later, once you've finished your session, you can go back through and read what they've said to you. So that's what they want you to practice on working for today, group 1. The other things that they've got here is some spell work. They'd like you to do a little spell work, or maybe even do your channeling or your trance state to get those spells that you need. So I don't do spell work myself, but it's not that I'm against it. I just don't do it. It's not that kind of magic that I do. So I'm all about tapping into spirit and tapping into source and tapping into energy that way, doing the downloads and the channeling that way. But they want you to start getting the spell work. Now, spell work can be simple. It can be like affirmations that you're given. You may be downloading or channeling certain affirmations, which is also a form of spell work. Poems even. So they might want you to channel this and write it down. So then later you come back and you can recite that poem or that affirmation to help you to achieve or do whatever it is that your intention is as you're going in. So I feel that's how they want you to bring that in. Now you also have the herbalist card here, the plant medicine. So it wants you to get into nature. It wants you to work with plants. It wants you to maybe even download which plant is going to be best for you. So which one comes to your mind, and then learn a little bit more about it as to what it will do for you, because you'll find spirit will give you something that is going to be beneficial for you, something you need without you even knowing. It may have already come to your attention, but you don't quite know what it's for. Maybe even tap into your trance state spirit work to get more information on that topic. So this is what Spirit is asking you to work with today, group 1. I hope that this totally resonates with you, and I hope that you're willing to do the work, and I will see you again next week. Welcome back, beautiful manifestors. So this is what Spirit would like you to work on this week as part of your developing your psychic ability and working with Spirit to do so. First of all, we've got the tarot card reader or the card reader. Spirit wants you to get more in touch with your tarot cards, or get out your cards and start connecting with Spirit to get that personal message of what they want for you. It's all about connection there next to that with the chakra, the crown chakra. So they want to connect with you through your cards and bring your messages. So I'm big about this. This is how one of my main ways I connect with Spirit. I do use other ways, but this is my favorite. So they want you to get your cards out and start working and connecting to Spirit through your crown chakra to bring in the messages through the cards. So this is what your little project is for the week, to do more connecting work with Spirit, your Spirit team, or with Source or God, to bring through the messages that they have for you. Now we also have your life mission. It's part of your purpose. It's part of your need to come here was to bring into this life the skills that humans have. So it's skills that we have that have been closed down or been blocked from us. Maybe it's all about the DNA that was fused, or it's a skill we should have had but was taken from us. You chose to come into this life to say, I know that I can keep my skills, the skills that I learnt from other lives, and I know that I can do them in this life. So Spirit wants to help and guide you to be able to do that, to bring in past life missions or past life skills that you had to be able to work with them in this current life. They want to work with you this week to start you on that path. We have personal power here with the solar plexus chakra. So we have two different chakras on the table here. We have the solar plexus as well as the crown. Solar plexus can be about focusing on joy in life and bubbliness. So it's where the sun is, it's yellow, it's sunny yellow, and it's all about finding vitality and joyfulness here as well. Apart from gut instinct is another one. Personal power, confidence all resides in this place, but it's all about they want you to find the joy. So maybe finding the joy of things that you loved in your past life and bringing that into fruition in this life, or about working with the skills or the goals that you laid out before you came into this life and said, okay, this is what I know I can do. It wants you to start going hard on those gifts or those skills or those intentions that you had for this life. So here it's about your personal power, expanding your personal power. I feel you like a beautiful golden light that just shines. It's a shining, beautiful light. It may already be that you are, and I feel because you've got the manifesting card already, you're probably very good at that beautiful golden light. You just exuberate magnetic energy. Magnetic energy means that people are drawn to you, objects are drawn to you, things are drawn to you, manifesting abilities are drawn to you. You've already got that energy. Now it can come from the solar plexus there with that beautiful, abundant, golden, joyful light, or it can come from the heart. The heart's all about the bliss and the love, and you can attract that way as well. But I'm feeling for your reading group 2 is that we're talking golden light, we're talking that vitality, we're talking that confidence, that personal power, expanding that out to manifest. Now you're probably already a really good manifester. You've probably already got those skills, but Spirit wants you to work with them even more this week. It wants to take you to the next level there with that energy. So really opening up and enhancing that solar plexus chakra to be able to attract and to radiate vitality and joyfulness as well. Now the other card here is about centering yourself, meditation. So maybe over this week, even if you fit one day in, even if it's 5 minutes, Spirit would like you to take some time out to meditate this week. Now maybe you've been hoping or having the intention of meditating every day, even if it's only for 5 minutes. Spirit would like you to commit to that intention. They would like you to take the time this week to meditate, either once this week or to whatever your intention was that you're hoping to do from as far as meditation goes. They want you to start committing starting this week. So thank you for joining me, group 2. It's a beautiful energy for you, group 2. I hope you're willing to do the work that Spirit wants you to do in order to take yourself to the next level. Hello, beautiful group 3 people. This is what Spirit would like you to work on this week. Now, something I find very interesting that I want to talk about straight away is we've got the faith and the gratitude card for you, group 3, that you've selected yourself based off the picture or the image or the feeling. Now, this is a person in prayer. This is a person that may have religious values here as well. And then on the table for you, part of one of your cards is revelations. So perhaps Spirit is asking you to read a little Bible this week, tap into that energy, and maybe even receive messages that way. So get in touch with the Bible or whatever it is that your faith is, because we have the revelation card. Now that may not be for everybody, so the other I'm going to tell you what else that means, but I'm just finding that very interesting that we have prayer and Bible in the one session for you, group 3, and I hope that resonates with you. Because you can bring both into alignment. You can bring your spirituality into alignment with your faith. It's very possible to do that. Now we also have the transcend, to rise above. Spirit really wants you to focus on rising above whatever situation is going on around you, whatever obstacles or challenges are before you this week, group 3. But they're also asking you to transcend and rise above any traditional dogmas or hurdles or blocks that come in that way, that come through religion. So religion saying that you shouldn't do this, or religion saying that you cannot access God unless it's through the church. So there's this kind of energy here going on around being able to transcend and rise above that way, to form your own connection, or to allow Spirit to bring, or God or the universe to bring you the connection on a deeper level yourself. Now, you may find that this may come through dreams, because we had the dream card here already. The dream card could be saying maybe you've already had a dream, a significant dream, and it wants you to remember that. Maybe you need to write your dreams down. Maybe your messages are coming to you this way. It's saying this is lucid dreaming or prophetic dreaming. So it's very powerful dreaming messages coming through, or maybe even powerful work that you're doing within your dreams. The revelation beyond the veil is showing you that Spirit wants to show you beyond the veil. Now, this can be through visions, or it can be through actual apparitions. Nothing to be fearful of here. This is only Spirit wants to. And maybe you've even been praying to enhance your apparition ability, or your ability to see beyond the veil. So this is where Spirit is saying that we want to help you see beyond the veil. If this is your wish and your desire, this is something we want to help guide you through and help you through. So I'm feeling that energy here as well. But how they want you to do that, as far as working on that this week, is really taking time for mindfulness here. It's not meditation, it's mindfulness. So it's about the breath work and the breathing, but really quieting the mind and listening for your inner voice, listening for the voice of your spirit team, the voice of God, listening to the subtle sounds that you're hearing in your mind. So letting the mind chatter release and rising above all the mind chatter, and really focusing on quiet mindfulness, with the intention of tapping into hearing, clairaudience, because we have clairaudience on the table for you, group 3. We're really just taking that moment to go within in a quiet way, in a quiet place, and listening for that subtle voice, that subtle energy that may even sound like your voice. It may sound like you, but what is it saying? It's not talking about what you need to do for that day. It's not talking about what problems you've got. It's not talking about ego stuff or everyday type issues. It wants to talk to you on a deeper level. So it's about tapping in and just listening to your heart, listening to your guidance, your voices, listening to your quiet mind and what is coming through once you actually take the time to quiet your mind. So beautiful energy for you, group 3. I hope that you take the time to do the work for what Spirit wants you to work on this week. Welcome to the bonus section. This top line is what Spirit has indicated to me that they'd like me to work on this week. This may also be something that you might want to work with this week as well. The bottom line I've pulled just for any extra work that needs to be done this week. This is where my message will be, but it will be also where a little bit of a bonus work. If you want to do extra credits, if you want to do a little bit of extra work this week, this is where you'll find your answers. So first of all, we've got the card of claircognizance. It's about the downloads and trusting the downloads that come through. You may need to write them down. They may be important downloads this week, but this is where they're wanting you to tap into the cosmic contact, the cosmic family, the contacts beyond the physical world, to really bring in the downloads there. Now, this is a light worker energy, and it's about spreading positivity. So Spirit wants you to really focus on positivity this week and spreading positive energy and vibration. We also have the vibration card down the bottom here. So Spirit wants you to walk in the energy of bliss, love, and joy, and try to keep your energy on that level so that everybody that you come into contact with is able to feel that energy emanating from you to lift and raise their vibration as well. So Spirit wants you to be the light worker this week, to spread positivity this week. So really work on keeping that higher energy, and really work on maintaining that bliss, love, and joy energy throughout your entire week this week. We have the remote viewer. I was going to say romantic. It's we've just gone past Valentine's Day, but we've got that I almost said it again. Sometimes when they give you that slip, it's like it's a meant to be thing. Very interesting. So here it's saying remote viewer. It wants you to describe targets. It wants you to focus on working in with remote messages, remote energy. It may even be related to contact through your cosmic contacts, and really just tapping in and focusing on that, and bringing through more information that way there. It's not something I normally work on. I don't really do a lot of remote viewing, but it's asking you to work on that. Work on remote viewing exercises here, as well as keeping your high vibration. They want you to light work this week and really focus on that, but they want you to focus on that source and tap into that source mind. Okay, this is something that I do work on. This is something that I do. It's asking you to really go in to the source mind, tap into that universal consciousness, that universal ether energy, and use that to bring in the downloads, the claircognizance. This is what they're wanting you to focus on this week here. But they're asking you to also take it to another level by maybe describing targets, maybe describing other places, maybe doing a little bit of work with cosmic encounters, or remote viewing alien ships, maybe something unusual like that. So it's a little bit different than what I would normally do, but it's saying it wants you to expand that by keeping a beautiful positive vibration, positive intention when you're going in, because if you are going to be working with other beings, then they're more likely to pick up on what your energy is. So you must be going in with pure intentions, positive intentions, when you're going in and working with other beings. But we're doing a little bit of remote viewing, unusual targets that perhaps you haven't worked with before. So that's a bit of a challenge for the week ahead. So hopefully you're ready to do a little bit of extra work this week, bonus people, to work on your claircognizance, your downloads, your light working abilities, your positive vibration, and your connecting to source mind, and maybe even remote viewing your cosmic contacts. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you next week for what Spirit wants you to work on next week.